Why not? You don't want to talk about clowns? Killer clowns
From outer space.
from outside space.
Keep it up. I'll turn your ass in cotton. I got the gun.
You have to you have to open it.
Yeah, you got to open it and get it out.
No, I don't.
It's got to do more than just go.
You can literally pull the trigger.
Yeah,
That's
that
my
definitely
brother.
looks like you a little bit. Oh boy! Well,
This is really quiet.
So was he?
welcome
Well,
back.
Not really. You just gotta
We
get to know.
are the Bonsai Movie Crew.
Hello.
Hello.
I remember throwing popsicle sticks at his ass.
Why are you throwing stuff at his ass, you fucking pervert?
Well, it always landed on his back.
Trying to get it in between the cheeks.
In between the cheeks. Catch it with your butt cheeks.
We had this like sticky spray. We just sprayed like popsicle sticks and we just throw them at each other.
Sticky things, popsicles, and butts.
Spray adhesive.
Yeah.
Keep shirts on pallets.
Yep.
When we're screen printed.
Yeah.
That's what you don't know how to say stuff.
You don't know how to say
You don't know how to speak.
You need to go to the Derek Zoolander School for kids who can't speak good.
You know,
learn how to speak good.
You know new English.
It's funny. We started watching Zoolander the other night. I was just like, we were eating dinner, and I was like, I don't know what to watch, so I just put on
That we
Zoolander.
used to mix the ink up.
Yeah.
So we just put on Zoolander, and my kids
That just
Like
makes it
Jackson.
even worse.
and Crystal,
Don't
they're all
say
just like
that.
looking at me like I was a fucking idiot.
Dude,
Like,
that
what
shit is
this stuff?
hilarious.
I was like, this movie's fucking great. I don't care what anybody says.
One of my favorite parts is the I got the black
You watched
lung
this-
pop.
Did you watch the second one?
Yeah,
Yes,
it wasn't
not
as
good.
good.
No, it's not good.
No, not near as
Obey
good.
my dog. That's another part I love. Obey my dog.
Yeah, this movie's great. The part, like, it's so funny because like I didn't realize when I watched it that Alexander Skarsgård's in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, man, him younger, he acts just like his younger brother Bill,
Mm-hmm.
just like him. They even look alike and everything. When he was younger, but now that he's older, then not so much. But
That was my favorite Skarsgård.
I love all the Skarsgårds.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, I love especially Bill and Alexander. But I fell in love
Alexander's
with
my second.
I fell in love with Alexander Skarsgård through True Blood because Eric
I've never seen it.
was like one of my favorite fucking character in that whole show.
I didn't watch it.
It's
I
so
watched
good.
it up to a certain point. I think they started introducing fairies.
Well, she was a fairy. Yeah.
Well, there was a whole thing. It was like halfway through the second season or something. Third season, maybe. They were in a hotel.
I think it was the third season. Are you talking about the one where they were like,
Oh, it's been
it was like Godric was in there with, which was Eric's creator and all that?
Oh, fuck. I couldn't tell
I
you.
think that's what it was. I don't know. It's a really good fucking show, though.
Yeah.
It gets pretty bonkers.
Gustav plays Floki on that Viking show.
Yeah. Yep.
He does a hell of a job.
Yeah.
I like him.
Anyway, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into our creator profile.
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
Chiodo Brothers.
Chiodo Brothers. I guess that is the only one, isn't it?
That is the only one. Yeah. The
That's
Chiodo
what we
Brothers.
said last week.
Yeah.
Said the Chiodo
Oh,
Brothers. He's
yeah.
like, that's probably the only fucking person going to be able to do.
Yeah, because the other guys haven't done shit. So
Really is like this was the only.
I typed in Chiodo and it changed it to childish.
child pornography. What? Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa. Whoa. Anyway, yes. Well, better think about your favorite movie of the. Well, I guess they do have a couple of them under their belt. So, with the Chiodo Brothers.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah,
Right.
It's,
It wasn't nerves.
it's definitely the best Ernest movie for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yuck.
They got a couple, but they did a lot of other stuff too. Like I didn't realize how much they had actually done. Anyway, I'm going to read their creator profile. All right, the Chiodo Brothers, Stephen, Charles, and Edward Chiodo, born in the Bronx, raised in Deer Park, New York, are an American trio of sibling special effects artists specializing in clay modeling, creature creation, stop motion, and animatronics. Clown for their what the fuck? Clown for their film Killer Clowns from Outer Space and creating puppets and effects for films such as Critters, Ernest Scared Stupid, and Team America World Police.
I seen that movie on the hot minute.
I know, right? The Chiodo Brothers
Matt
created
Damon. That's like the only thing I remember.
Matt Damon. The Chiodo Brothers created the claymation sequence for the large Marge scene from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and the stop motion elements in the North Pole scenes from Elf. They also created the mouse dioramas featured in the 2010 film Dinner for Schmucks, as well as the stop motion Stone Age creatures in the Cup Noodles ads from the mid 90s, which I did not know.
I didn't know that.
And were puppeteers on the Thundermans, which Madison loves that show. In addition, they produced a puppet segment for the episode of The Simpsons, The Fight for Christmas, or The Fight Before Christmas. The band Chiodo was originally named the Chiodo Bros after them before modifying their title slightly. And moving on. Their studio has made clay animation segments for 5 episodes of The Simpsons, a parody of Davy and Goliath for HOMR, which I think Homer, I don't know. Parodies of the California Raisins and Santa Claus is Coming to Town for the Tis the 5th season. A Coach gag featuring Gumby for the girl who slept too little. A parody of Wallace and Gromit for Angry Dad, the movie. A nightmare sequence parodying Davy and Goliath for Ned and Edna's blend agenda, whatever. On August 23rd, 2019, it was announced that Chiodo Brothers were developing a stop-motion animated television special adaptation of the 2006 book Alien Xmas, written by Stephen Chiodo and Jim Strain for Netflix, with exclusive producer John Favreau. The adaptation, also titled Alien Xmas, was released on Netflix on November 20th in 2020. And that's really all we have on them, because they don't really have a whole lot. Anyway, but if you want to know their real names, there's Charles Chiodo, who was born May 24th, 1952. He's 73 years old, I think, at this point. Yeah, he'd be 73. Stephen Chiodo, born March 5th, 1954. He'd be 71. And the youngest of them, Edward Chiodo, August 25th, 1960. He'd be 64. Well, no, he'd be 65 now. No, he's not. He'll be 65 this month, actually. So there you have it. The Chiodo Brothers. I know there's not a lot on them, but I gave you what I got. I had to Wikipedia their asses.
They're still really cool.
They are cool. They do a lot of great makeup effects and stuff, like from Killer Clowns in Outer Space and
Scared
Stupid. So your favorite Chiodo Brothers movie?
It's this one.
Yeah. Obviously, Killer Clowns from Outer
How about you?
Space.
You going for Ernest? Or?
I'm going for Ernest because that just goes back to my childhood.
Oh, dude, you
I
ain't
do love
lying.
Ernest, though.
But see, this one goes back to my childhood too.
That's the way I feel about this. But
I mean,
Ernest
how many
used to
times
actually
did you-
scare me a little bit when I was a kid.
Yeah, I can see that. But like, even this has some genuinely terrifying moments.
It does
'cause,
have a
like,
couple that
when
I
I
was
was
like,
when I was little, like, how many times did you see it come on Comedy Central? And you were like, yes, every time.
The
You know?
one scene that particularly I remember scaring me a lot whenever I was a kid was the scene with the clown outside the restaurant and trying to get the girl to come outside. I was a little kid then too, so I was like,
That was
I don't want that to be me. I was kind of scared of clowns back then because of that reason. I was
To
like,
me,
ah.
the creepiest scene when I was a kid, and it still is now, is the whole Mooney puppet scene. Like, when
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
he's
that's
like,
a really good scene though.
and he's talking in Mooney's voice, but you can tell it's not quite Mooney's voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just a little bit something off.
They
and
do
then-
some really good stuff in this movie.
Yeah, and like
that's
the last thing he says is, "Don't worry, we just want to kill you."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, and that's the kind of line you'd actually hear in like something from like The Thing. You know, like, there's no hope for you and you can't talk us out of this, is
Yeah.
basically what that said. So it's genuinely terrifying.
Yeah.
So like when I was a kid, it was the puppet thing, but like as I get older, it's all of it. The whole thing, the whole ambiance of it, they change that. It gets dark.
It does too. It gets real dark towards the
The
end.
whole thing about that scene is
Yeah.
just to terrify you.
Yeah, I think that, and then the giant clown monster at the end, like it gets
Clownzilla?
dark at times in the movie.
It's actually King Clown, but everybody started calling it Clownzilla. And fun fact, it is Charles in that suit.
Oh, is it?
hmm
Hmm.
It's actually one of the Chiodo brothers. It's not one of the extras or the actors. It's that.
All right, so Killer Clowns, and Ernest Scared Stupid. Gotcha. All right, well, moving on. That was easy. All right,
Let's talk about the movie.
10 minutes in, we're making great
Rolling
time.
right along. Killer clowns from outer space. Aliens disguised as clowns crash land on Earth in a rural town to capture unsuspecting victims in cotton candy cocoons for later consumption. PG-13, directed by Steven Chiodo. Grant Kramer is Mike Tobacco. Susan Snyder is Debbie Stone.
Tobacco? Is it tobacco or tobacco? Tobacco?
It's spelled like tobacco.
I've always called it tobacco.
Is there an A in there?
Yeah.
Okay, it's tobacco then.
Mike Tobacco, that's what I've always
Tobacco.
known
Yeah.
as.
John Allen
Ugh.
Nelson is Dave Hansen. John Vernon is Curtis Mooney. And Royal Dano was Farmer Gene. That was really cool. Anyway, that's it.
All right. Would you watch? Would you recommend?
Yes and yes.
Of course, yes and yes.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
You're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
Yes and yes.
You always got to be difficult, Eric. Try to keep you on your toes.
Thanks.
Tip toe, Robbie.
All right, everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just outside the Californian town of Crescent Cove, Mike Tobacco and his girlfriend Debbie Stone are spending time at the local Lover's Lane when they witness the arrival of a strange glowing object. Nearby, a farmer, perceiving it as Halley's Comet, ventures into the woods to find the impact site. He stumbles upon a circus tent-like structure during which he is captured by clown-like aliens known as Klowns. Arriving to investigate for themselves.
Wow.
Right. Like, thanks.
Clown like creatures known as clowns. Is it spelled with a K?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, it's still like,
Yeah, reading it out loud, like, okay, yeah, they're clowns.
yeah, and I mean, we guessed that already. Like, anyway, arriving to investigate for themselves, Mike and Debbie enter the structure and discover a complex interior with bizarre rooms, eventually realizing that it is the object and a spaceship. They find the now fleshless farmer encased in a cocoon made out of cotton candy-like substance and are discovered by a clown who shoots popcorn at them from a bazooka-like weapon and then pursues them. Narrowly escaping to the local police station, they report the incident to Debbie's ex-boyfriend, Officer Dave Hansen, and his curmudgeonly partner, Curtis Mooney. Mike takes Dave to the site of the ship only to find it missing with a large crater left in its place, prompting Dave to apprehend Mike for his supposed tall tale, which is kind of bullshit because like you're seeing a huge crater. And like, oh, there's
Yeah.
absolutely zero
Like,
evidence that
there's no evidence that nothing was ever here. But like, dude, there's a giant hole that's obviously fresh in the ground.
right.
Like, what do you mean there's no evidence here?
right. The duo then visit the Lover's Lane only to find it abandoned and one of the cars filled with the cocoon substance, proving the clown's existence and Mike's innocence. All the while, the clowns are seen encasing townspeople in more of their cocoons using toy-like ray guns. Several of them pull pranks and mock circus acts, which result in the deaths of several onlookers. So you didn't order a pizza, but a pizza shows up at your door, and your entire reaction to it is to be annoyed. Like
Yeah.
she was like,
I didn't order a pizza.
like
Especially
no,
a
she
big
didn't even
freaky
say
looking
that.
clown.
She went pizza, and then she got ray gunned.
I'm
like-
sure that the writer, or like one of the Chiodo brothers, who wrote
Actually,
this,
the whole townspeople thing was an afterthought. Like it wasn't part of
like
the
shit, we
script
kind of need to
originally.
fill in some gaps here.
No, it was their test audiences were like, more clowns. We want more clowns. So they went back and added more clown like stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure that originally there was only like probably 5 main clowns.
They weren't actually supposed to be a huge part of the movie. It was supposed to be sort of like a big reveal at the end where you see actually how many there are, which they still kind of stuck to. You saw
Yeah, they
like
come out.
4 of them, out and about, but like there was supposed to be like this big reveal where like they thought there was only 2 or 3 of them because you only see glimpses of them throughout the movie. There wasn't supposed to be like what we saw.
I'm glad we got what
I'm
we
glad
saw.
what we
though.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the clowns really make that movie.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, because if it was like this mysterious thing throughout the whole, it'd be a boring. It wouldn't be that great of a movie. You'd be like, oh, this is kind of dumb.
Well, I think it kind of evolved that way. Like they started out maybe trying to do something legit and scary,
Yeah.
and then kind of like
Yeah, let's have
as
some
it-
fun with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
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 Mike and Dave eventually witness a clown using a form of shadow puppetry to shrink a crowd of people at a bus stop, then dump them into a bag filled with popcorn, which is later revealed to be its species' larval form. Back to the police now.
Just fucking. I never thought of it that way.
No, I didn't either. That
shit,
just
I guess
blew my
that makes
mind a little bit.
sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah. That means that those things are still alive, though. There's still killer clowns on Earth because the ones that they left in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unless they took them back with them after they captured her.
I don't think so.
But I think it'd be easier to get two of them rather than the whole plagues. There was what 4, 6 in Debbie's bathroom. Dude, I thought that was a monster all its own, like
No,
some
it's
kind of
just-
monster coming out of the
no,
popcorn.
that's
You know what I mean? I thought it was like a.
No, I knew that's a little popcorn things turned into their own thing. but
That's
I
what I'm saying. I thought that they were just their own
Oh,
thing. I
yeah,
didn't think
yeah.
that they were like a larval.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't think
Yeah.
of them that way. It makes sense, though.
It does make sense.
All right.
Wow.
So
I
you're
can't
telling
believe
me
I
that
didn't
you
put
literally
together.
grab them people up, put them in your little sack of popcorn? That was like food for the popcorn, pretty
Yeah,
much.
maybe it's food for his babies.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow.
Is that what like do they
People are their food.
No, I'm saying like so do they nut popcorn?
I'm assuming she releases the popcorn like eggs.
I'm just saying like so if they
We actually have a really interesting rabbit hole we went down, and I have a theory, and there's a bigger theory on the internet, and I want us to vote on which you think is the better theory.
Okay.
It does have to do with reproduction in one way.
Yeah, because there were the two girls.
The two girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the only two females that we had seen.
Seduced the Terenzi brothers.
Yeah. I love that they like grew their boobs.
Yeah,
They were like-
the one girl turns around, she's like, and then it was like, "Aww." And they're like, "Are you Debbie's roommates?" Dumb ass.
I just
fucking
want to know how
dumb.
they got away from them.
Them girls didn't want nothing. I think those are their baby makers. Those are the baby makers.
They only need to. Mike and Dave
So
eventually.
you're telling me there's two like
Well, maybe on the
buffoons out
spaceship.
there running around that probably look like those two idiots now?
Probably. Probably. Mike and Dave eventually witness a clown using a form of shit. We already went through that. Back at the police station, another clown arrives and Mooney attempts to incarcerate it, believing it to be a teenage prankster. Dave soon returns to the station and encounters the clown using a deceased Mooney as a ventriloquist dummy. Dave shoots its fragile nose, which causes the clown to spin around wildly and explode into confetti.
Dave quickly turns into like the nice guy.
Dave's
he's
always
like a-
been the nice guy, but he turns into the hero. Like he turns.
I'm
into
saying
the
like he was a
full-on, I'm
fucking
gonna
full blown
save.
prick to what's his face.
Well, yeah, that was
to Jake-
jealousy.
to-
But he was always portrayed as like this. I will save all of you.
Yeah.
Which I always, as a kid, first of all, Mike's the dumbass.
Yeah, he's a moron.
He's not very attractive, and
He's okay.
like you've got a full on hero archetype pining over you, and he's good looking. What are you doing,
And he's
lady?
a cop, yeah.
What are you doing?
Maybe he's too much of a stick for her.
I
Mm.
guess, but like, dude, I think that's what they're trying
Maybe
to
he's
portray
a
is that
dick.
you've got the fun, goofy one, and
And that's what he even
picked
says in the
that.
cop car, though, too. She's like, oh, she gave up stability for laughter or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah, which I can see, but the two of them, I'm picking the cop.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny because, like, by the end, he's pretty much got his hooks back in her. too.
dude.
And even Mike's over there like a little chump, you know? what I
yeah,
mean?
and
Like,
you know he's gonna end up being like their third wheel best friend.
oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for real.
Like, dude, like you sacrificed yourself for me and my current
Or maybe
boyfriend.
Mike found out by the end of it, like, even I'm attracted to Dave.
Yeah, like-
You know what I mean? Like, even I want to fuck that guy.
You know what? Maybe we should make this a throuple.
Yeah. What do you say, Dave?
Yeah.
I'll be your stick in the mud.
Clown dispute. Okay, Mike meets with his friends Rich and Paul Terenzi, and using the public address system on their ice cream truck, drives around town attempting to warn people of the clowns. At Debbie's house, some of the clowns' larvae evolve into juvenile clowns and attack her. As she attempts to escape, she is intercepted by the other clowns who detain her in a giant balloon. Well, first of all, I understand the clowns coming.
You do realize
out
that's
her-
the girl from Weird Science, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But she she was the one that ended up
Weird
with
Science?
Anthony and Michael
Yeah.
Hall.
Mhm.
But anyway, I understand the like clowns coming up out of her hamper because she put her like sweater in there. But where did the other ones come from? Because the last time you saw, like they were
Yeah,
just
there was
going
one in the
across
medicine
floor.
cabinet.
Yeah, there was
and then-
2 in the medicine cabinet. Came out on both sides. There was one in the toilet. Did they crawl all the way
That's
up
what I was
there?
like. How
Yeah,
they get
you've
it
seen
there?
them crawl.
Yeah, but can they? They were crawling awfully slow. How are they going to go? Like the
So
toilet,
here's-
maybe. The
here-
toilet, maybe.
Here's my assumption on that. There's one in the shower too, right?
No, that was the one in the toilet. Like
Okay, so
reaching.
what I would think would happen was like when she got in the shower, she washed her hair and all that. And she had popcorn in her hair. She washed down the drain, got in the toilet. That's where that one came from.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hamper, of course, that's where
Yeah.
her clothes went, and the medicine cabinet. Yeah, you got me on that
I
one.
don't think that they could crawl fast enough to get up there unless she
Unless it
takes an
found a
hour long
seam in the
shower.
wall and like it
Yeah.
came up through the wall. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not trying to get too in the weeds on it. I'm
Unless
just saying, like,
their
it was
water
the
pipes-
thought that occurred to me as I was watching this. I'm like,
my
okay,
other thing is like, why do they got such a hard on for her and the 2 guys? Because like I know they're trying to take over the whole town, but like
They're the ones
they
that got away.
blatantly go after her. Like 5 of them go for her.
maybe the
and then-
popcorn is like a beacon.
Yeah, it's like a
Maybe they
tracker.
can sense their own,
Yeah.
so they followed it.
Well, that maybe they reckon like, wait, we need to follow them because they were just in our ship and
Well, I
People
mean,
get
they
warned.
they
That's
shot
true.
them with the popcorn, so I figured that's a tracking device for them.
Yeah, like they can feel their own
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, that's
I did
kinda-
that part where like they run it out of the tent and they've got the blow up dog. I mean, and like that was the part where I think I lost Crystal on the movie
Oh,
because she
come
saw the dog. The part where it was like,
Dude, that's
it was fucking
hilarious.
And Crystal's literally like,
Yeah,
Really.
I'm for real.
she's like, this is so fucking cheesy. Like, I know it's great, isn't it?
It's the best kind
It's
of
the
cheesy.
best. That's what I said. I was like, this is the best kind of cheese you're gonna get right here.
Like when they just fully embrace
Yeah.
it and say, "This is the movie we're making. Like it or leave it."
Yeah, exactly. And it's fun. It's a fun movie.
It
that
really
way.
is. At Debbie's house, some of the clowns learn. Yeah, she attempts to escape. Blah blah blah. Mike, the Chiodo Brothers, and Dave witness Debbie's capture and give chase, following the clowns to the local amusement park where they have relocated their ship. Journeying through a fun house, the Chiranzis become separated from the group by 2 hot clown chicks.
I would not say that.
No, I'm saying they're the only, like they're,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
After Dave and Mike infiltrate the ship and witness a clown using a drinking straw to drink the blood of one of their
Which is
cocoon
such a cool
victims.
thing. I think that the whole like idea behind what the clowns are doing, with
Like
putting
a
them in
spider.
cocoons and then drinking their blood, essentially, like that's how they survive. And I like what they said, like maybe they just stopped by here to restock their food to get a bite to
the
eat.
one guy's he's like maybe yeah. And the funniest thing is that he's an idiot, but he figures it out.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody
like,
else is
that's
coming up-
exactly what it probably
Yeah,
is.
everybody else is like saying these like legit things, but he says the most ridiculous thing, and it turns out to be right. It's just another stroke of genius for that whole cheese
Yeah.
thing that they're going for.
I was
it's
like,
amazing.
that is the most logical answer I could think of.
Mhm.
Like maybe they're not actually clowns, but like creatures who look like clowns. It's like maybe clowns came here years ago, and that's the idea of clowns that we got.
And I like that
I'm
one
like,
too.
that makes sense. Kind of
Yeah.
like,
Like somebody saw
yeah.
them before, and they were like, "Oh God, these are terrifying."
like some
and somehow it morphs.
some people
into-
say the same thing about unicorns and dragons. Maybe the idea of that came from something that used to exist, but we long forgot about.
Actually, I've heard one about like unicorns was like the earliest form of rhinoceros,
Maybe
based on like fossil records and stuff,
Right.
is like kind of what they think happened. But
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes people say that genetically you retain certain memories from generations past.
oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, they say that like genetically you
So
can
that could
retain
be like why
memories.
people get deja vu and things like that.
Something like that, maybe, or like you don't know you have those memories, but if you go deep enough into somebody's DNA, you can find those memories. It's
Oh,
weird.
okay.
It's a weird kind of.
Well,
I don't know if you ever played Assassin's Creed, but that was the whole idea behind that, and it's actual science that people. Like if you go so far into somebody's genetic makeup, you can find old memories from generations before them. So I don't know. I don't know how true that is, or if it's something they really study a lot of. But I've heard that before. So, which is kind of cool. I mean, I guess it'd be like retaining a memory from like if your great grandfather, great great grandfather was in World War II or whatever, and you retain a memory from that because of him being your great great grandfather.
I felt bad for my descendants.
Me too. I was like, you know how many times I've banged your mom, dude? You don't want that in your, you don't want that memory. Like all the nasty shit we've done together.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it. Don't tap into that fucking memory, dude.
You get a memory of you masturbating.
You'll never be the same. Oh my God, Dad.
I don't remember masturbating.
I didn't even know it could go that big.
I don't remember masturbating to that magazine.
Anyway, let's continue.
I was going to say something about the whole thing at the beginning where, you know, we got the idea of clowns from somewhere else, and that's why they look like that or whatever. I think it's more like, so like leprechauns in Ireland are actually terrifying. They're terrifying tales that people tell to their kids. And then it came to America. We were
And we
kinda like,
Americanized that shit. Oh,
yeah,
they're
fun,
jolly
you know?
little green dudes.
And then somebody heard that they're actually terrifying in Ireland, and then they made the Leprechaun movie. That's how come we know that originally they were terrifying, right? So I think it's kind of like that, where like this guy comes back raving lunatic, saying like these things were attacking, and next thing you know, people have them at their kids' birthday parties. You know,
seen movie 43?
yeah,
Gerard Butler, yeah.
dude, that movie
Plays
is so fucking
leprechauns.
funny.
Very underrated.
Oh my God.
Everybody in that movie was ashamed to be in that movie.
And
which
I don't
thought was
understand
great.
why.
Like, why, dude?
There's only one thing in that movie that I would be ashamed of, and that would be the whole like period. Like, she gets her first period, like
all the dudes are freaking
and all the
out.
dudes are freaking out about it. I'm like, wow, how 1950s of you. Like,
Or like Anna Faris and what's his face?
oh, that's
Pratt.
hilarious.
Like, yeah, like, oh, I just wanted you to take a dump on my chest.
Was that for me? And then he dies. Like, what the fuck?
So fucking stupid.
Have you seen it?
Oh, dude, you're missing
You gotta
out.
watch
It's
it.
an anthology movie, but it's a comedy and it's fucking ridiculous.
It's always something you are not expecting. I promise.
Favorite
Hugh
is
Jackman.
Stephen Merchant.
Yeah, he likes that one with
and
Halle
How
Berry and
Married
Stephen Merchant.
Christian
Oh yeah, that's a
Bale.
good one, dude.
That's
Where
really
they're
funny.
like doing the dare, like, oh, come on, you
My
pussy.
favorite, honestly, is the basketball one.
Oh, with Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah,
giving that
yeah,
speech.
giving the
Dude,
speech.
that kills me every time.
And then there's the one with Hugh Jackman and Kate Winslet. And he's
Yeah.
got
That's the
balls
first
on his
one.
chin.
You guys
Yeah.
know the very first one, yeah.
It's pretty like it's actors too that you were like, I can't believe they agreed to do this.
Yeah, Terrence Howard. playing
Terrence
that role,
Howard, he's like the biggest stickler.
Yeah, he's so serious all the time, but he's playing a coach who's coaching these guys in like antebellum South, you know? So everybody's racist. And like the one guy's like, Coach, they're like number one in the district and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, their high score is 12. And like he's talking about how they're undefeated, you know, and all that stuff. And then finally he's like, they're white, you're black, you're gonna win. Like it is hilarious.
But
Yeah, he asked the one guy, he's like, how big's your dick? And he's like, foot and a half. And then he goes, see, you got a foot and a half. Hilarious, dude.
It's pretty wild.
And
I would
especially
suggest
hearing it
watching
coming,
it. Don't
hearing
watch
it-
it with your kids around.
hearing it
No.
coming out of Terrence Howard's mouth was
Yeah.
what killed me. Just listening to him talk
and
like
you
that.
have to watch the Dennis Quaid version.
The Dennis Quaid version.
Yeah, if it starts doing like kids watching like YouTube videos, that's
Turn
not
it
the
off.
one you want.
Turn it off.
It flows much better with Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, that
'Cause
one is
he's
way
essentially-
more hilarious.
He's essentially pitching all these movies to try to get his big break. And these are all his
Well, no,
ideas.
he's dead ass broke, and he's
Well,
trying to. pitch
I think
it
I
in
watched
front
the
of you.
YouTube version though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't watch the one with Dennis.
Oh, go back and rewatch it with the Dennis Quaid one.
You
Really?
need to borrow
Hilarious.
It's way worth it to watch it with that.
I didn't know there was a different version.
Yeah, so Dennis Quaid's character goes in and he's talking to what's the guy's name?
Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear. Greg Kinnear is like the producer, and he's just, you know, he's Dennis Quaid. And he goes in there and he's like pitching all these, you know, ideas to Greg Kinnear's character, and trying to make money because he's flat broke. That's
Right.
the whole premise. And things just de-evolve quickly. So it's like another one of those skits, but the wraparound.
Oh,
Oh, and the kid that was being homeschooled, that's my second favorite.
Oh yeah, that was a good
She's
one.
the pretty girl.
Yeah.
Fucking lip.
Oh my god, that's fucking ridiculous. That might be my favorite, honestly.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
it
was,
is so
that's my
awkward.
second favorite.
It is so awkward. It's got a. Is it Naomi Watts in there?
Naomi Watts.
And Liam Schreiber.
Like,
Yeah.
Trevor, yeah. We want his high school experience to be as normal.
Yeah.
as
He like goes by
possible.
him, nerd.
Nerd. And
Fucking
his dad's
nerd.
like, look at him. Everybody look at his penis.
Yeah. And then like he's in the bedroom with his mom.
Oh,
She's like,
God.
"Do you want to go all the way?" And he's like, super awkward, like, "Dude, it's your mom." It's so fucking just.
So funny.
It's fucking awkward as shit.
Oh, my
God.
God. You're awkward watching it. You're like,
Yeah, but then again, I'm like, but it is Naomi Watts.
it's fucking funny, dude.
It is kind of funny. Yeah.
Great
It's fucked
movie.
up. It's fucked up is what it is.
Okay, journeying through a funhouse, the Turnsies become separated from the group after Dave and Mike infiltrate the ship. They witness Clown using a drinking straw to drink the blood of one of their cocoon victims. They rescue Debbie and flee deeper into the ship. Flee deeper, sorry.
Dipper.
I was
Flee
going too
deeper
far.
into the ship. They're dipping right into the ship.
Like, what? The trio finds themselves surrounded by a legion of clowns, but the Turnsies arrive in their ice cream truck and attempt to distract them. This is JoJo. The clown. And their faces, too. He's like, this is JoJo. They're all like,
Oh, yeah, their jaws all drop. Like,
like they've never seen King Clown before. And this is like they think that's, I was confused.
or like this is a new kind of clown or some shit.
Yeah, maybe that was it. They're like, whoa, he glows.
Yeah.
Maybe he's one step bigger than King.
Could be.
He's the boss man.
The clown's gargantuan leader, Jojo the Clownzilla, appears and destroys the truck, seemingly killing the brothers. Dave creates a diversion as Mike and Debbie escape before the ship begins to take off. He uses his police badge to shatter Jojo's nose, vanquishing it and destroying the ship. The clown's car drops out of the sky and Dave emerges along with the Turnsies, the latter of whom miraculously survived by hiding in the ice cream truck's freezer moments before it was destroyed. As Dave, Mike, and Debbie watch the fireworks...
He sure did become a pretty.
Indiana Jones, dude.
Yeah, he sure did become a pretty terrible shot with that gun all of a sudden. That's a big fucking nose.
Dude,
He couldn't
you've
hit
shot
that thing?
guns
See?
before.
I told you.
Moving targets are way different than
Yeah,
standing
but
targets.
still though, like
That
it's
big of
there.
a target, you're not
You're like
gonna miss.
he's like bang, bang. It's like no, dude, there. Like,
It's a lot harder with a handgun though. Like,
but
if
he
you
did
had a
not. But he did it with the
Really?
clown in
Be
the
a bigger
fucking
target.
police department, and he shot that one that was coming. I guess it was a shotgun that he used there, but
Yeah.
but still though, like he shot
Guys
the one in the
shoot
police
deer
department.
from fucking hundreds of yards away with shotguns.
That's a
You
big.
can't tell
got-
me
fucking
you
got
can't.
gun.
You
spray
can't,
with shotguns.
you can't tell me you can't hit a big ass nose.
You've got spray with shotguns though.
I don't know. I feel like you should.
You got
And
pellets
he's a
that
cop.
goes everywhere.
Yeah,
You gotta go to the
exactly.
shooting range.
Spread more of a spread for him to hit
Remember,
the
he was
target.
Police Academy. So maybe he just graduated.
Yeah, I guess.
I
They
still think-
gotta
I
go
still
through a
don't think that
fucking
that would be an
shooting
easy
class.
shot.
I think it would be an easier shot than getting grabbed up and poking it with your fucking bat.
You're
He
telling
was
me
closer
you telling me he
and
could
within
have
range, obviously.
I know.
he
I
shot the
understand.
one clown's nose with the first shot.
Yeah,
No, it was the second.
that's
Okay, so
because
it was
well,
still-
he shot him in the body a few times, but then he shot him in the nose.
Yeah, he shot him in the body like a few times before. He's like, okay, well, I'll shoot you in the face. And he shot his nose right off the get.
Well,
And you're telling me he can't
that's a
hit a
lot
big
closer
ass
than 100
fucking.
feet in the air.
It was not 100 feet. It was
Talking
like
about
20
body
tops.
shots.
He might have been as big as my house.
Talking about body shots.
Yeah,
and
so
your
you're gonna
sister
shoot
to
the
watch
top of your
the
roof
movie the other
accurately
day.
while
With
it's
this big red circle, yeah, I'm shooting that shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
I still think it would be.
Several shots though. Several shots.
No, you should be able to hit it within several shots. Yeah. But I'm saying
Yeah,
like
he's a terrible shot.
first or second shot, I don't know if you're getting it.
Karen, you've seen my targets with me using.
You've seen
a pistol.
mine. I still don't think.
And I'm an amateur.
I think she just got the hots for the cop. She's sticking up for him.
It's an easy shot.
He's definitely better looking than Mike.
Okay.
It's an easy
and
shot.
he wanted to sacrifice himself.
Yeah, he's Hitler's favorite baby. We get it. He's blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh,
I didn't even think about that. Why did you go there?
Because he's blonde hair, blue eyes.
What's going on in your hair?
Hair? I don't have any. It's going away.
Did you see that?
It's
TikTok
going from
I
my
sent
head
you
to
of
other
the kid?
places.
That little girl in the back seat was like, "Daddy, why did your hair give
Yeah, I saw
up?"
Why did your hair give up? What?
Because of little asshole kids.
Because of my kid. Because of kids like you.
As Dave, Mike, and Debbie watch the fireworks created by the ship's
Every
destruction,
stupid question that gets asked, one falls out.
pies fall
shouldn't
from the
have any
sky
left
and
then.
land on their faces, and everyone lived happily ever after.
that's why I'm so gray.
At least you're gray and not bald. All right. You guys got anything you want to cover?
Hold, please. I was reading the whole time.
Oh, okay.
The balloons.
Yeah, I got that. Hold on.
Fuck, Keisha?
Oh, I always thought it was weird how many people were willing to walk up there and be like, "Oh, a weird circus tent. Let's check it out." Or, "Oh, the circus is in town," even though it's not anywhere near town.
It's like in the
And
middle
there's
of
no
nowhere.
line, and nobody,
no
but everybody's like, "Oh."
advertisement. Like,
And then you go inside of it,
Storefronts.
and it does not look like a circus tent at all.
Oh, no, remember that was a thing they were doing in France. Whatever Mike
Oh,
said.
yeah. It's a new wave thing or something like that.
the new wave circus.
Yeah,
that
it's
they're
like a
doing
new
in
wave
France.
thing or something.
Yeah.
And then the acid pies.
yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah, he picks it up with a piece of his finger. It's like, why didn't it burn his finger? I don't understand.
Yeah,
I know. I
Remember
thought
I-
that too. And then we were talking about the pies that land on them. Does that mean that they're dead?
That's what I thought too. I was like, shouldn't those pies be acidic?
I think they had edible pies and they had acidic pies, and it was the edible pies that fell. Because I want to believe that everybody lived.
But they didn't. The whole shit blew up with people in it.
I mean,
There are even living people in those balloons. They're like,
Right.
that's my
That was
theory.
another
Okay, so
thing.
that's where my theory comes in.
where they breed people.
No, hold on. We'll get there. I want to make sure. So Mooney's explanation, like that it was another scheme to sell ice cream out of their truck, and then like the whole town's in on that scheme. Mooney might have been my favorite character,
Moody's a
just because
fucking
he's
idiot.
so curmudgeon. Yeah, he's
a
an idiot,
fucking idiot.
and he's so angry. And then like the things what did he say that I was fucking laughing like a hyena? I don't even remember, but he said something. It was after one of the calls or whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, that's not even a good scheme. If everybody's against you,
Yeah.
is that how this works?
Everybody's against Mooney.
Yeah,
Well, Mooney's the asshole cop, so everybody's trying to get him.
yeah,
The
but I
whole
mean,
town.
the whole town, like
He's
I
the
don't
asshole
know.
cop.
I don't think so.
The dude at the beginning, he was like open carry. Like,
Yeah, he was just walking.
And then he
around
arrested
open
those
carry.
2 kids on fucking campus for
Yeah.
drinking wine.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I'm also blown away at the amount of people who are entertained by the clowns and their antics before it turns dark. Like, I don't know about you, but I've never been like walking around seeing somebody do balloon animals and been like, ha, you know, like, and they're all so excited, especially the guy in the gazebo. And was it me,
Yeah.
or when it turned dark, he stood there a little too long.
Yeah, I would have dipped over the balcony railing.
Like, he stood there way too long
Yeah. It got a
to be
little weird.
surprised that he got killed.
Yeah.
At that age, I want to sit there and watch a fucking puppet show, anyways.
I don't know.
That's
but
what
I
I'm
was-
saying. I am surprised
I
by the amount of
probably would've.
people that are like
I probably
heavily
would, too.
entertained.
I'd do it now.
You know, or like the shadow puppets, like they're all like, ooh, oh,
Oh,
wow.
except for the one guy.
You know,
Except for
mean-
the one guy. That was
well,
that
even
one
he only
dickhead,
said
but-
boo once, but he was doing it as a joke, and then everybody was in on it.
I mean, if
Everybody
somebody
was
could
all
do
for
like
it.
the revolutionary fucking boat of Columbus and shit. Or George
But he
Washington.
did that,
yeah,
like,
George
He
Washington.
did that like number 4. Like they're all they
But still,
see the
like-
very first one and be like, ooh, oh,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. First
I'm
one.
not
Then the one
seeing-
shadow puppet, the dinosaur comes out with glowing eyes. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
no,
normal.
no, I'm out.
But I'm just saying, like, you're watching this all go down, and these people are way too excited for the antics that they're being shown. You know,
Right.
like, I don't walk up to a gazebo and see a puppet show and go, oh. That's what they're doing this whole time.
Bad actors. It's just what it is.
They're dumbasses.
I
They're
guess.
blue shirts or red shirts or whatever. Red shirts as they call them.
And my son's favorite part is where the guy trashes Shorty's
Yeah,
Bike.
bike.
And I just had two things to say about that, and I've always felt this way, even as a kid. So nobody bats an eye when Shorty jumps into the air, disappears, comes back down wearing boxing gloves. Nobody's.
I was like,
that's not weird.
oh,
Yeah, like
that.
that's not weird.
Dude, you just jumped 30 feet in the air and came back down with boxing gloves. I'd run.
Right? And then he punches his fucking head off, right? The one girl screams, which is appropriate. But the other biker's only response is, damn. What? I feel like I'd have a lot more to say.
Yeah.
He's part of our club.
Yeah.
You are the new MC. You're part of the MC.
You're the new enforcer.
You're definitely our president now. Please just don't knock my head off.
No doubt. That's all I had to say about the movie.
You want to fuck with us? We'll send our enforcer out. It's just a little fucking clown.
Yeah. Fucking Shorty walks out.
All right. I guess that's all we got. Let's move on into it. Should we have done this first, or should we have waited and done the casting first?
It's up to you. I mean,
We'll do this and then the
We
casting.
did it
I
after
guess.
review last
Yeah.
time or last week. So
Yeah, we'll do this and then the casting, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck it. All right. Anyway, let's start with Jeremiah. What'd you think, man? Like, I'm asking what you thought. Like, you haven't seen this movie probably 30 times.
I've probably seen it about 30 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have really my only complaint would be Dave. Like, I think he laid it on thick a lot of the time.
Yeah, the actor. The acting. Yeah.
Like, something.
Look, John's playing Battlefield 4.
You son of a bitch.
It's on sale right now for $4. Is it still online? Are the servers still up?
Yeah, but like not the servers have been like empty for so long. I'm sure they're up now.
I bet they are. I bet people are like,
But
we better get this.
I've
shit
got Battlefield 4 on.
right. I don't. I thought about buying it because it's $4
Well, I guess you could do that, or you get the EA access.
or
Yeah.
it's $4 because then you play the campaign. too.
9 out of 10, Battlefield 4.
Sorry, guys. We're really excited for Battlefield.
We're
6, man,
reminiscing.
this weekend.
All right.
Sorry. Sorry, man.
It's only $4.
Jeremiah's like, fuck you guys, man. In the middle of my review.
We're like squirrels, all right? We see
Squirrel.
seen our buddy playing again.
And Jeremiah's like, is this a movie podcast? Or we talking about video games now. Sorry, dude.
That was so funny.
John, if you're listening, you're a son of a bitch. You
Bastard.
Just go home and play it.
No.
Or just go buy it for $4. $4.
$2.
$2
Cash.
plus tip. Gee, Johnny, don't have a dime. Didn't ask for a dime. That's at least movie related.
Yeah, that's true. But no, like I said, my only really big beef would
Battlefield
be
4.
his like overacting. Like he laid it on thick a lot of the time. There was okay times, but most of the time it was just like,
Yeah.
damn. dude.
Especially,
Like,
I especially noticed it in like the wreck scenes. Like,
Yeah.
like Mike would be overacting.
Yeah.
You're expecting that from him
Yeah,
at this
but like
point.
Dave is like,
Like, Dave would be
really into it. He's like, oh my god.
There was like a reverb.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude. It's like you give me a little fender bender. Like, now I know I should
You
break
bang,
up with
babe.
your ass because you are just over dramatic.
Yeah,
But-
that's over dramatic. Yes.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, the clown costumes were awesome. They always have been. I mean, it's something I grew up with, so I have kind of nostalgia for it. And there's really not much I can complain about, other than, like I said, Dave's acting. I expect it from Maturino.
I mean, all
or
three of
whatever.
the mains are terrible actors.
Yeah, but not so much as Dave. Like,
I think the problem with Dave, like they're all having fun. They're all just goofing
yeah,
it
he's
and having fun. He's
Stability.
He's too strung up.
stability. He
Well,
wants
and that's why I picked who I picked
some stability in
for the
his acting
recast.
and not fun.
Hey, you guys aren't discussing your recasts, are you?
No, I'm just going at him and saying this is who I picked for that reason.
Oh, okay.
My recast is all over the place.
That's
It
fine
really is.
too.
Yeah, that's
Like, we're not saying they have to be like,
Yeah.
you can say like, oh, Gary Oldman from when he was in
No,
this movie. You know,
they're
like,
all
we don't
kind
care
of-
if they're at the appropriate age.
They're all
either.
kind of like today's cast, like actors. So, but it's just going to be like all.
Are you saying Gary
what
Oldman
do
isn't
you-
I'd
relevant?
probably do
Gary Oldman's relevant in all cases.
I'd say probably an 8.
8.
I'd do an 8.
You got an 8.
I mean, I ain't gonna go any lower than that. I think
It goes
deserves.
to 11.
Why
Just make
11?
10 louder.
Why 11?
Have
You
you
ever
seen
seen
Clown
Spies
Yet?
Out?
I know. That's why I asked the question.
All
Damn
right,
it.
so for
Because it's
me,
one higher than 10.
I have always loved this movie, even as a kid. It did give me a genuine fear of clowns as a child, along with it. But anyway, the movie itself is great. It's cheesy. It's fun. The fucking makeup effects, animatronics, all that stuff. It's great. It looks awesome. I love the Chiodo Brothers style, man. I really do. I love it. I love the trolls from Ernest Scared Stupid. You could definitely see their artistic influence in the hell. I bet it looks like they almost used.
It's like the bulbous. Everything's so bulbous on their
Yeah,
puppets. and
exactly. And I think it's a really cool look.
stuff. Yeah, it is.
Did they reuse the killer clown?
I wonder for
I don't think
maybe,
so.
It kind of makes me wonder if they reused a couple of or repurposed a couple of molds, maybe.
Maybe the molds, but the actual, yeah. I don't
No,
think
not the actual
I don't think
thing.
they took spray
Right.
painted and used.
No,
you know.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, I agree that some of the acting in this is like very subpar, especially with like the 3 main leads. The 2 ice cream truck driver dudes, they're all right. They're funny. A little bit too stupid. Moody's great because he's a
You're gonna
complete
like my cast for
cocksucker.
them.
Huh?
So you're gonna like my cast for them. I recasted them too.
Is it Bill and Ted?
Dude,
That would have
is
been a good one, though.
hilarious. That's a good one.
But anyway, the movie's great. I mean, there's not much to complain
You
about
going for
here.
extra points.
It's
on your
got a-
cast?
It's got a couple of extra. It's got some good scare moments too that like are genuinely kind of frightening. Like you said, with the part in the police station, and then the part with the little girl in the restaurant. I mean, there's a couple of like even the giant
Yeah.
clown was genuinely kind of frightening.
Yeah, especially the way they shot it.
What?
Especially the way they
The way they shot it, yeah, especially him coming down.
It's
on
the same
swings,
thing
yeah.
as like in the police station because it gets a little darker.
Yep.
The whole tone kind of
Yep,
shifts.
the tone definitely shifts. The music's awesome. It's very iconic. It's got its own theme song, which you don't get a lot of anymore. And it's awesome, especially for a low budget film like this to have its own
A
theme song.
kick-ass
A good
theme
one
song,
too, at that, yeah. So I think for me, I'm going to give it an 8.5. I love it. So it's a hard movie to hate. So
So for me, the 2 main things I guess I kind of want to say is I love this for the rewatchability. Like for me, there's still new stuff that I notice every time I watch this. It's not something I've seen. Yeah, I've probably seen it about 30 times. But like, I think I wrote it down, but like, that the clown makes a face at Mooney when he turns his back on him, and he goes like this.
yeah,
I had never noticed that before. I never noticed him doing that to Mooney. It's just there's still things that you can see or notice even though you've seen it a million times. So I like that factor. And let's see. I think it's a stroke of genius that how you kill them is through their nose. It's very creative, but that's kind of what the Chiodo Brothers do. They have their own style. And the way that they bring this stuff about to say, give it a story, give it a storyline. I think they do a great job at that. And this movie is probably a huge testimony to that because the storytelling, all of it plays together. The bad acting, I think, is out of the Trenzi brothers and Mike especially. They are totally just having a good time. I don't think they're trying to give off a great performance. They're just having a great time.
yeah.
And you can tell a definite difference between their overacting versus the cop. He is totally like, this is,
He's not hamming it up at
this
all.
is serious
He's trying to act,
business.
yeah,
And I
and
think
he's not good at it.
well, I'm not saying he was trying to be serious about his acting. I'm saying I think that it was sort of the actor's choice to do that with the cop, to just throw that extra oomph at, this is why him and Debbie broke up.
But I
Like,
think he
you know,
missed
to
the point. Yeah,
get the idea that, you know, he's got a stick up his ass.
yeah.
And he just went that extra mile with it to make sure that it was very clear. You know, and I kind of like that too. I think that it was an interesting creative
Right.
choice. Comes off very overacted, but I liked it. I thought
Very
I could
overacted.
appreciate it, you know. But overall, you know, I've got a lot of nostalgia for it. So I'm with you. I think it's an 8.5 all day long. And when you're done, I'd like to throw my theory out there
Okay.
so we can all vote on it. I know this is a little added, but I
That's
have,
all right,
to, get, I
that's
have to
fine.
get it out there.
Go ahead, Eric.
Oh,
A 2.
I was just trying to drag it out, so it
Oh.
takes longer to get to her.
What I ever do to him?
You're related, your brother and sister?
I'm nice to him.
Yeah, that's not the point. He's your younger brother. He's supposed to be mean.
But I was nice to him when he was
I know, isn't it
little
crazy?
brother.
Hey, don't feel bad. My little brother hates me too, and I never did anything bad to him. I was never mean to him growing up, nothing.
It's hurtful.
But as adults, he thinks that I did a lot
She
of mean
fucked
shit
with
to
me
him.
in the car
Like,
when
dude,
we
I
go
was
on
never
car
mean to you.
rides.
What are you talking about?
Nice to me all the time. Fuck
I'm
out.
nice to you all the
Fuck
time.
out of here.
All the time.
Dickhead.
Forget Battlefield 4 is on sale for $3.99.
Plus tip.
It is too. Plus taxes, you mean?
Yeah,
Plus tip.
tax.
Plus tip,
Plus the tip.
like the tip.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
just
not
the
at all.
tip.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Okay.
That's how they get the foreskin. Anyways. So I've always kind of really liked this movie. I won't say kind of, but it's always been nostalgic. It's always had funny points. I really, there's not a whole lot bad to say about the movie, other than the fact that the acting is overacted. But that's part of the movie. That's part of how it's supposed to be portrayed. So with everything you guys said, pretty much nailed it. I'm going to come in about an 8.
8.25.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I wore my Killer Clowns. You can't really see it because my mic, but my Killer Clown shirt. Can't even see it. Why even wear it?
I wore a Nirvana shirt.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna move on, and Karen's got some
Thing to talk
weird
about.
theories. I guess.
Okay, so the cotton candy and the balloons. So they take people away in both. We've seen both. So what's the difference between the two?
So my theory
My
on that.
theory. Hold on.
She's like, "Fuck you, my theory."
You asked a question. I was going to
said at the
answer.
beginning of this, there was my theory, and then the overall,
You asked
the
a question.
overall internet's theory.
You came back with a question,
And
though,
I
so I
want
was
you to
going
vote
to answer.
on whether it's the internet or me that's right. That's what I said at the very beginning of
Okay,
this.
go for it.
So, the cotton candy versus the balloon. The entire room that all of these things are held in is the same room, right?
Yeah.
Almost like a giant refrigerator or pantry, would you say?
Yeah.
Right? So, in my
Like a
mind,
giant kitchen.
yeah, in my mind, you've got the cotton candy, which is like your fresh food, the refrigerated stuff, the easy to get stuff. It's already liquided, it's already ready. You just got to stick a straw in and go. Right? Whereas the balloons, they're kept fresh, like in a freezer for longer rides.
Kind of like Ziploc
Way to
sealant.
preserve
Yeah,
food.
because when you see it first, it's almost empty. So like they came from another
Yeah, but they're
place.
still alive in there too, though, right?
In the balloons.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
what I mean.
So it keeps them fresh.
Yeah.
Ready so that they can be later put into the cotton candy, liquefied a little bit, like cooking it and having it ready for later,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
It makes sense because that's their entire thing is that they go from place to place grabbing a bite to eat, refilling their pantry or whatever, right? That's my theory.
That's where I was going.
Tell them the internet's theory.
They're just being turned into women. Clowns, so they can procreate. That's the overall internet theory.
So the ones in the balloons are all females getting ready to be turned into
Yeah.
clown ladies.
I don't like that.
I don't think so.
And their only reason for that is that earlier Mooney answers the phone and he says, "Oh, he took your wife away in a balloon,"
Yeah, because the only
and
ones
then
you
they
ever
took
see
Debbie in a balloon.
Because they're only females.
Right, but we only know that from 2 examples,
Right.
and it makes more sense based on
Yeah, that
the
doesn't
whole
make.
prevailing theory of the movie is that they're going from place to place, grabbing a bite to eat. That's what's so funny about that comment. That's all of those things point to food.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that they're grabbing women to turn them into female clowns. That wouldn't.
No.
It doesn't go with the prevailing
Yeah.
thing. Like, they've already got women there. So in my mind, yeah, okay, they could have been some of the balloon women that were turned.
And we
But-
don't actually know how they reproduce anyway.
Right.
All we know is
They
that.
have a larval stage, which tells me
Yeah,
that they can even reproduce asexually, for
Yeah.
all we know.
exactly. So, because some species have evolved past reproduction,
But they do have
reproduce
female
asexually.
clowns, so
What?
they do have female clowns.
As
Right.
far as we know, we don't even know if they are
what I'm
female
saying
clowns.
is
Those are
that
just
first of all, we
creatures.
don't know like how far away they away from like their planet. Maybe those are 2 of the wives of the crewmen or whatever. You know, like their home planet. How do we not know that there's just women there galore? You know what I mean? To me, based on everything that we know about these aliens, they came there for food, and that's what they were doing was stalking.
All
up their
I know
pantry.
is this. All I know is this is a little too close to being sensitive for me because we got that fucking space shuttle or whatever it is headed towards Earth right now. It's supposed to be here in like December.
Nah, they're saying it's gonna pass us.
Well, yeah, but they're saying it's slowly changing its trajectory too.
You know what?
Talking about
I don't care.
the alien spaceship.
Yeah, that's like 12 miles long. That's how big it is. 12 miles long. They're like it's got a 0.02% chance
The only thing I heard was CNN
that it's
posted
that
an
it's not
article
man
about
that it's not that it's naturally made. And I'm like, that's a pretty small chance. I was like, you're telling me there's a 99.8% chance that it's not that it's like completely that it's made from like something made it that is not naturally made.
Say
But
bring it on.
yeah, I'm like, fuck it, dude. Alien invasion, everybody. This is how we going out.
I mean, we can't stop it.
Well, they also said that it's also been it's been flying like its age is like 800 million years old. I'm like, well, whatever's in it isn't alive. So
And if it is, game over, man.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what do we do? I can't do anything myself, so that I can't control this situation. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
I might as well just be like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, like Chit says, do it, lady,
on your birthday.
on your birthday.
Learn your Martian talk.
Back to it then.
Yeah, back to it then.
Anyway, let's get into recasting this movie.
Who wants to go first? Or do you pick?
Do you want to start?
I
We'll
can.
start with Eric. Eric.
Yeah, we
All
can
right,
go with
so-
Eric.
I'm going to just right off the bat, the Transy brothers. They may not like it, but it is what it is. I said
They
you
weren't
may
even
or
part
may
of the
not
deal.
like it. I
They
know,
weren't a part of the deal.
I know,
I'll
but
accept it.
I'm adding them to it because it's going to.
He's trying to earn bonus points.
It's going to help because
It's not gonna work. Yeah. You better want bonus points. You better get under this table.
you may or may not like it. It's all right.
What? You under the table? Oh, I
No.
like it. No teeth.
Kevin Hart as one, and Dwayne the Rock Johnson as the other.
Terrible choice.
As ice cream truck drivers?
Yeah, as brothers.
It's weird.
It's. I get it. I think it's funny.
You can
And
pass
then-
them off as buddies. I don't think brothers.
Yeah, not,
No,
I don't know. You can totally
you can pass them off as
twins.
Yeah, yeah. Let's not.
They should remake twins with them.
That would.
Holy
That's
shit.
funny.
I just on the spot right there. That's
And then, so Mike, I'm going to say Andrew Garfield. Emma Stone for Debbie,
okay.
and then Ryan Reynolds as Dave,
Ryan Reynolds. Okay, that'd be
and then as Mooney, Hugh Jackman.
Well, you weren't really serious with all this. Okay.
But comedy.
Right, comedy wise, yeah. Okay. All right. Hugh Jackman is Moody.
Because he can play like an asshole.
I know who I'm thinking of as for Mooney, but I'm not doing it. All right, Karen, what do you got?
Okay, for Dave, I put Glenn Powell because everything I've seen him in, he's that chiseled jaw, hero looking
handsome
guy,
guy,
but
yeah,
he's
yeah.
also taking it way too seriously.
I love Glenn Powell though.
Oh, I do too, but I love him for that reason.
Yeah.
Everything I've ever seen him in, he's the guy.
I
That's
can't wait to see
taking
The
it.
Running Man.
He's
It's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
great.
But he's the one that's taking it just a little too
He's
seriously.
tipping over the edge. Like,
Yeah. Mike, I went with Joe Keery, and he gets to keep his '80s hair.
okay, yeah.
Debbie.
Look, him next to Glenn Powell, like there's no comparison there. like
Yeah, but
you're definitely taking Glenn Powell.
he
over Joe Keery.
brings the Mike.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
You know, energy. And then Debbie, I picked Jenna Ortega because she's a genuine scream queen now, and she also has the "I'm smarter than all of you" vibe going for her.
She definitely does know how to play the "I'm a dumb girl" in this role. She knows how to play that, but she's also a great leading person.
Well, I mean, yeah, and she can play. I think, in Debbie's role, Debbie is like, I know more than you guys, but no one's listening to me because I'm the girl.
Yeah,
and I think Jenna Ortega could bring that same vibe.
Yeah, but she also brings that vibe of like woman powerhood. So she also kind of brings that to the table a little bit. So
I think she could bring it down. I think she
Okay.
I think she could.
yeah, I guess she probably could. Yeah.
And then Mooney, J.K. Simmons.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. JK, I didn't even think of him. All right.
That's me.
What do you got?
Originally I was going to use the cast of Slither,
Okay.
dude, but there were some things that didn't fit properly. So 3 out of the 4 main cast in Slither is the recast, but essentially it's just somebody who's worked with James Gunn more than once cast.
So Nathan Fillion
It's going
Has-
to be Mike.
as Mike, not Dave.
No.
Okay. So you don't want him to be the cop, you want him to be the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Originally he was going to be the cop, but then he's played a cop, just kind of getting him out of that
then
cop
he's
role.
too funny to play.
He would
that.
be a goofier, new fun boyfriend.
right.
Elizabeth Banks as Debbie.
I accept that.
No, I thought it was gonna be gonna Rooker.
Dave Allen Tudyk.
He is a serious actor, so he
Yeah, he could.
he can.
I think
and
he'd
he's
be a
Yeah,
lot
but he's
more-
so good at playing like slapstick though too.
Well, yeah, he could take his normal acting and elevate it to Dave's acting
Okay,
here.
I gotcha.
and-
Yeah, I think
Pull it
that's a
off.
good
I think
flavor.
Alec Tudyk can elevate anything he does.
This
That
is
dude is
true.
amazing.
That's true.
And then as Kurt, Greg Henry.
Who's Greg Henry?
Hit number 7, Eric.
It's just hardcore.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So the only one that I was really thinking of that like would make a great Mooney was Bill Murray. He'd make a great Mooney.
Oh,
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, Bill Murray would make a great Mooney, especially
Because Mooney was cracking me
now.
up.
Yeah.
Like he was cracking
Yeah,
me
at his
the fuck
age, especially now, only he would play it up more for laughs than seriousness.
up. Mhm, mhm.
So
Actually, the guy who played Mooney, Anyway, he came up with the idea, where the clown walks in and he squirts him in the face when he's like smoking that cigar. He said it would be funnier if they squirted him twice because it would just bring that added,
yeah, punch to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and because they were only going to do it once, and he was like, no, it'd be funnier if they did it twice. So apparently he's not as serious as he is on
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah, right. He knows how to the good comedy beats.
Mhm.
Okay, so I like the Nathan Fillion and Elizabeth Banks. I like that. That's good. I can't really get behind the Emma Stone, all that like with I don't even know who the fuck would you say
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, and who was the other one? Oh yeah,
So-
fucking
Andrew Garfield is Mike. Then Ryan Reynolds.
I
is
can
Dave.
kind of get behind Andrew Garfield as Mike. That makes sense. Or no. Yeah, Mike, not Dave.
Like I said, Ryan Reynolds is as Dave because Ryan can play. He can play serious, but he can also play the comedic role too.
Yeah, but he's just too. I don't want to say. I guess you could say charming and also, witty. I guess
Yeah,
to play that role. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I can just hear the banter between him and Andrew though.
yeah, right. Yeah, because they both got good witty,
Yeah.
witty comedy chops. And then I've got Joe Keery,
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell, and what's her face,
Jenna
Jenna Ortega,
J.K. Simmons.
and J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons would be good. I'm going to go with Karen on this, I think,
I
because
didn't think Glenn was as good. as
yeah,
Steve.
because I like the J.K. Simmons idea, and I like his Elizabeth Banks, Alan Tudyk, and all that. But yours makes more sense to me. Because Alan Tudyk as the sheriff doesn't make a lot of sense. Like I love Alan Tudyk, and I know that he would be able to play it great. But him against, what's his face?
Glenn Powell.
No, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Like Nathan Fillion should definitely be. I don't know. Like that's a dynamic that I don't get from those two characters in this movie. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Karen on this. So I'm gonna go with Joe Keery and
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. I don't so much like the Jenna Ortega idea though, but you're the best option I got. So Karen, it is.
do.
You'll do. I don't know what to give you as a trophy for the week.
She got the duck.
I just keep the ducks.
Yeah, just keep the duck, and then next week whoever gets it gets the duck.
It's the baby duck. I'm keeping the big duck.
Oh yeah, that's right because you won that for the.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Next.
Sweet ass trivia with Karen.
Buckle in.
Is anybody disappointed that they lost?
No, not really.
Good. Don't be crybabies.
You son of a bitch.
No, I'm gonna cry to my mama tonight.
No, next time they're the judge. Well, it's not Joseph.
Right. I ain't fucking picking you.
We all start taking it seriously. Nobody wins this week.
Yeah.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Oh, only two of us.
surrounded by
There's only two of us.
Yeah.
Jeremiah's like,
Me and
"I'm not an
Jeremiah.
asshole."
Me and Jeremiah are just nice.
Battlefield 4, $3.99 plus tax
And tips, apparently.
Yes.
and tips. Apparently,
I don't know if how you're tipping, but
You better put something on there that we're advertising this shit because we should earn it every time he says
yeah.
Battlefield 4.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the
$3.99.
tags. Battlefield 4. It's in the tags.
EA.
Yeah, and Battlefield 6. That's really popular. That's blowing up. It's right now. It's all over TikTok. So
I got no interest.
I have a lot of interest.
Well, then I need timestamps for every time he said it because I'm going to make a TikTok that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. All right. Originally, Clownzilla was supposed to be made.
Sorry.
For $3.99 plus tax and tips.
Tips. Yeah. Sorry.
Sunday.
Be
That
there.
was the vibes I was getting
Yeah.
off of all of that. Sunday.
Open beta this weekend.
Be there or die. And then explosions. Yeah. Poorly animated explosion.
Just a card saying explosion here.
Yeah.
Insert FX here. Holy shit. Originally, Clownzilla was supposed to be made with stop motion animation, but due to production costs and limited time to shoot, they made a suit instead. The
Better
scene-
choice.
Oh, I agree. I mean, stop motion's
Yeah.
cool, but like back then, it always looked so fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Put it up
still like
against-
to see it though.
That would be cool.
Sure,
to see,
even
though.
like on a cutting room floor
Mm-hmm.
type of extras.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's anything like that.
I don't. It would have aged really poorly. I think.
Yeah.
If anything.
Well, it's like
else.
that one scene in Gremlins. It sticks out like a sore thumb
Yeah.
when you don't have stop motion anywhere else in the movie, or like anytime stop motion's put into a movie, I think it sticks out like a sore thumb.
It does.
And
yeah.
I understand why it was a special effect and why it was something that was cool back then, but like there's no need for it now. Or
Unless
even
you're
then.
doing,
I think
unless your entire movie is stop motion, then there's no point.
yeah, absolutely. Like you can like puppetry is a much better
Kapow.
option. You know.
The action figures on Compal.
Oh, yeah.
Stinky Diver.
Naked Man. Or,
Yeah, Naked
no,
Man.
the Skin or Skin, something like that.
I don't remember all their
The
names.
Flash.
The Flash.
That was
Yes.
a part of that was a segment, a part of another show.
Kablam.
Was it called Kablam?
Yeah.
Kablam.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
Compal. Kablam, yeah.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah, Kablam.
Didn't that show only go on
Prometheus
for like
and
1 or
Bob.
2 seasons?
I don't know, but it's on Paramount, and I've been
Is
watching
it-
the
is
shit
it
out of
really?
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have to
the
check that out.
Prometheus and Bob tapes.
Oh, the Prometheus and Bob tape.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Still
that.
hilarious to this day. Do you remember how hard we used to laugh
Oh
at
my
that
god.
shit?
That was all part of Nickelodeon, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
back when Nickelodeon was awesome.
Still good, yeah.
The fucking monkey.
He was such a dick. The scene in which a car is thrown over a cliff was initially intended to be far more spectacular. The car was to fly over the cliff and crash down to the ground, but unfortunately, the sling rope snapped because special effects crew members neglected to remove the stoppers from underneath the car's wheels. The result was what is seen in the final film. The car slowly tumbles over the edge and becomes caught on a tree. The $2 million budget went primarily on production costs. The clowns and visual effects were created almost entirely by the filmmakers at very little cost. The popcorn gun included a compressor inside that would fire real popcorn. It was the most expensive prop in the movie, costing $7,000 and taking 6 weeks to build.
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
Why? I feel like shooting popcorn out of just like the small compressor should have been like a simple task. $7,000?
Well,
damn.
this is, back
I feel like I
then,
could build
don't
that in
know.
my garage in like a day or two for next to nothing.
Do it.
Well, compressors are a lot cheaper now than they were then.
That's true.
They're kind of a dime a dozen now, not necessarily back then.
You totally do it, dude.
Do it.
I don't want to. I got too many other things to do.
Do it.
Too many other things to do.
Don't get on camera and say, I can do this in my garage in a day or two.
But I also
And then
just
you're
said that.
challenged and you're
But
like,
then I also just said I don't fucking want to. So I'm a full-grown man, and if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. I know I sound like a child there, but
I don't want to.
I'm tired of this
I'm
shit,
40 years
Grandpa.
old, and I don't fucking want to.
The characters of Mike and Debbie were meant to be a role reversal of horror movie archetypes. Mike is the dumb blonde who doesn't realize bad things are happening, and Debbie is the smarter one who catches on quickly. The car chase, in which a clown is driving an invisible car, such a great gag,
Yeah,
such a great
yeah.
gag, was meant to be shown before the opening credits. The character driving the car is Joe Lombardo, whom Mike and Debbie find in a cotton candy cocoon several scenes earlier in the film.
They talk about him twice, don't they?
Mhm.
At least twice.
Yeah.
That's Joe Lombardo.
Yeah. The original distributor, Transworld Entertainment, a small theatrical studio that mainly specialized in direct-to-video B-level horror and action fare, was initially supportive of the concept of the film and was going to put up a relatively decent prints and advertising campaign for theatrical release. According to the Chiodo Brothers, TWE heads Moshe Diamant and Helen and Edward Sarlouis booked the film in only a couple of theaters nationwide in the peak of the summer season rather than around Halloween, and the film bombed. TWE also had no interest in merchandising rights to the film. In the subsequent years, video rentals and late-night cable showings of the film found a small audience. In 1993, TWE was folded during the credit Lioness Entertainment banking scandal and sold its assets, including Killer Clowns from Outer Space, to MGM Studios. In 2001, MGM asked the Chiodo Brothers to do a DVD commentary of the film for its Midnight Movies release, and the film eventually found a huge audience and became a major cult classic, and in subsequent years has also donned merchandising and a Killer Clown
Party
mace
foul.
at the Universal Studios annual Halloween Horror Nights. That was long. Many of the
Can you repeat
characters.
that?
No, just rewind it. Many of the
wanna.
Man, I'm 40 years old and I don't want to.
Well, I don't want to read it again.
That's too damn bad.
How come you can do it, but I can't?
This
That's
girl's
not
awesome.
how it works.
It is 2025, sir.
Give a fuck.
I can do anything you
It's
can.
1925. You're absolutely right.
fuck, Keisha.
I don't even understand where this
Karen's lost.
went wrong.
They didn't. We're just fucking with you.
Many
you
of the
happy you're
characters in
gonna
the
fuck
film,
me up?
including Mike Tobacco, the Terenzi brothers, and Joe Lombardo, were real names and based on real childhood buddies of the Chiodo brothers. Mike Tobacco was known for bringing girls to make out point with champagne in his glove compartment and a rubber raft in his back seat, which is insane.
That's weird. That
The Chiodo Brothers really did rent an ice cream truck with the hopes of getting girls, which is hilarious. For cost reasons, the interior of the spaceship Big Top was made with a modular Tinker toy design. Various elements were built that could be put together differently to make different rooms rather than designing and building multiple sets at great expense. The Chiodo Brothers described the design as a combination of Memphis design and Dr. Seuss, which is pretty fucking genius.
yeah.
Like, not a lot of... The only other film I remember reading that about was The Descent, where they would take different parts of the sets and making different cave systems,
Right.
but it was always the same, like 7 pieces or
same, yeah.
something. Like, that is cool.
It just goes to show what you can do with just a few pieces, some imagination, and good camera work. Just really,
Yeah, and like I've said before, but like it seems like these lower budget films end up getting better results because they're forced to think outside of price.
yeah. Instead of these big budget movies, they're like, well, we'll just throw a bunch of money at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you got fucking $300 million fucking movies, and they don't even turn a profit.
Right.
You know.
Absolutely. The line, "It looks like it was decorated by Clowns R Us," was voted as the worst line in the movie by a fan site. Despite its high level of violence and high amount of kills, this movie is surprisingly rated PG-13 by the MPAA. It's more silly than scary, and it's a surprise given its content, was when they were asked about it.
They also dropped the F-bomb only once.
Yeah, I think so.
Mooney says it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know after that he says, "I don't give a frick," or something like that. And
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
so he already used his one F-bomb for the movie.
Yeah.
So.
You're done for. The original ending sees Deputy Dave die in the Big
Or no,
Top
he says,
explosion.
"Frick you. Frick you.
Yeah. You
Frick
think you
yous
can-
all. Frick yous all."
You think you can pull one over on old Mooney, do you? And yeah.
And he goes, "Frick yous all."
Mm-hmm.
But before that, like not even 5 minutes before that, he said something about not giving a fuck or something like
Something
that.
like that. The original ending sees Deputy Dave die in the Big Top explosion. After test screenings, executives wanted a more upbeat ending, while the Chiodo Brothers initially resisted. They ended up reshooting the ending in a parking lot in Van Nuys. Oddly enough, the Chiodo Brothers were always meant to survive the explosion by hiding in the freezer of their ice cream truck. The giant king clown from the ending sequence, affectionately called Clownzilla by the Chiodo Brothers, was actually played by one of them, Charles, which we talked about. But that's it.
Alrighty, people.
Okay, man.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's Killer Clowns from Outer Space from 1988.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Here we go. Next week.
Kick-Ass.
This would be Kick-Ass
Secular.
2.
Do we want to?
Yeah.
It's our show. We can decide yay or nay.
Yeah, but I mean, we're going to have to eventually anyway.
So that's always how I feel about it.
So,
Figure it out.
should we? God, I don't even like the movie. The movie sucks. But that's the point.
I would say we could go for the prequel, Killer Clowns,
What?
but I can't say it on air.
What?
You want me to say it?
Killer Clowns,
No.
the prequel?
She knows what I'm talking about. It's
No,
another outer space movie.
Yeah, no. If it's the one I'm thinking of, absolutely not. Don't let him. Don't.
Don't
We'll
let,
talk about this later when the kids are in bed.
don't let him say it?
Don't let him say it.
Okay. Don't say it.
Trust me. Trust me. If you've never trusted me before in your life,
I
trust me
trust
now.
you.
It's not really a prequel. It just takes place in outer space.
Is it a porn or something?
No, it's worse.
It's worse than a porn?
Yeah, in the context of being on air, yes, it's worse than a porn.
All right, well, we're not going to talk about it.
We'll talk about it after we shut
Fraudulous.
off.
Yeah. All right, so are we
Pictures.
doing Kick-Ass 2 next week?
I don't care because eventually
Draw
we're gonna
another
do it.
one and
Weigh the consequences? Yeah.
No.
All
All
right.
right, it's a toss up then.
That's a
Like,
tie. Yeah, we'll
what
do it.
decide?
Yeah.
Saw.
Fuck me.
No.
Hold on, I thought we took all these fuckers
Saws
out.
were done.
Saws
They
are
are.
done.
We're done.
You trying to pull one over on us?
I wanted to see how long it took you to remember.
Like, hold on, I thought we were done with
I
that
wasn't
shit.
gonna go through with it.
Texas Chainsaw.
I hope so.
City Slickers,
This would be
This is
2?
2.
The Legend of Curly's Gold.
which I do remember being better than the first one.
I wasn't here for the first one.
Lucky.
All right. Well, let's take a vote. How about that? How about we vote on it?
Okay.
Kick-Ass 2, raise your hand.
Okay.
City Slickers 2?
I don't know. I'm undecided.
I am 2, kinda.
Here.
Do another one.
Do another one.
No, we're just gonna redraw all together.
Just going-
All right, fuck it. Let's just
gonna
redraw.
go for it.
Whatever we pull now, we have to.
Titanic.
We have.
Vampire's Kiss.
So another horror comedy.
Comedy. The only thing that's comedic about it is the fact that it's ridiculous.
This is the one with Nicolas Cage. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
the one
Oh,
that
fuck.
the meme.
All right, yeah, we're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
This is
You guys already done a
1989.
feature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
with,
this ain't gonna be
High
good.
spirits.
High Spirits.
We bought it for High Spirits.
We gotta
Got
put some more
Vampire's
movies in
Kiss.
that box.
Came out 1989. I've said it, Surf Ninjas, but no, we ain't
Look.
added it.
Some of our best stuff comes when we're talking about movies
terrible
that are terrible.
movies. Yeah.
Yes.
So-
All right, so next week
Surf
we're gonna
Ninjas,
do
it's a terrible movie, but it's fucking hilarious.
what? Surf Ninjas? Oh, it is a terrible movie. But
fucking
it's,
hilarious.
it's funny though.
Before I come down there and kick you with the leg that no longer works.
The
All
fucking
right.
dude goes down the steps constantly. Too late. We've already
Already
won.
won, and he just throws himself back down the stairs.
Ah!
All right, so next week we're gonna do Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage. I don't know that I've ever seen this movie, and if I have, it's been a really
Oh,
long
you
time.
are in
ago.
for a treat if you have not, because we got it as a double feature. We bought a Blu-ray that had High Spirits on it, which is what I wanted.
It's on
But it
Hoopla, Prime Video, Favesome, Canapé, Roku. Yeah. So that's streaming it.
So it came on that double feature, and I was like, I've always heard things about this movie, so let's watch it. Woo! It's a
It's a doozy.
you're in for a treat.
How,
This
long,
is the
how long
movie-
is the movie? Is it something I can watch during dinner? There's no
It's
nudity
probably
or
an
anything
hour.
like that.
I don't remember,
I don't think
honestly.
so.
It's rated R. It's an hour and 43 minutes. It's a long one.
This is the
long.
movie that I remember where Nicolas Cage is.
Pretty sure Jason's calling me. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
1989.
But,
so it came out.
His accent changes
Every
like
Oh,
every
yeah.
5 seconds. Like 1 minute he'll be all like,
So this might be more or less entertaining, though. At least,
yeah, but I think it's serious. It's supposed to be a serious
It's
movie,
supposed to be serious, but
but
Turn it into a comedy.
largely because of his acting, you can't take it serious.
Okay. All right. So next week we're gonna do Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage. So, don't forget about the socials and get on there, like and share our stuff. Till next week. When we do another terrible movie.
What do you mean another? Killer Klowns is amazing.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just saying that we had a choice from 3 terrible movies, and we chose
Another
a
one.
terrible movie.
Fair point.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.